All right. All right, sounds like we're live. Apologies for the delay. We have a 2-0 lead for Eagan right now. On goals, unassisted goal by Will Thonvold. And Hudson Schmidt scored the second goal on a nice feed on a 2-on-1 from Cade Steinke. So with 6:19 remaining in the first period, it's Eagan 2, Fargo 0. Got a 2-on-1 here. Here's Ben Gannon between a 2-on-1. Austin Schwark in net. Schwark's been very solid so far. He's made some big saves to keep Eagan, or to keep Fargo off the scoreboard. Here's Dylan, moving up ice. He's in between 4 Fargo defenders. Sends out front, nobody there as Eagan was in a line change. Here's Becker, moves it back to Eilertson. He shoots. Becker with it again behind the net. Protecting the puck, finds Thonvold. His one-time shot just missed. Thonvold intercepts in the neutral zone, moves it back to Kreck. He sends it up to Thonvold. Fargo looks to regroup. Becker with a nice forecheck. He may have been tripped on the play. Yep, he drew a penalty. So nice play by Becker to get in on the forecheck, turn that puck over, and draw a penalty. So first power play opportunity of the game for either team. And Eagan will send out Thonvold, Tervold, Eilertson, Schmidt, and Becker. So again, goals by Thonvold and Schmidt to start the game here for the Wildcats. Schwark out to play it. Sends it up to Becker. It gets past him. Icing is waved off. Schmidt's going to be in on it on the forecheck. He takes out his man. Tervold to support. He comes out with it. Tervold moves to Eilertson. Back to Tervold. Eilertson. Thonvold. Shoots. Goal! So a hot start for your Wildcats here. Power play goal for Will Thonvold. I think the assists will go to Eilertson and Tervold. Moves to Eilertson. Back to Tervold. Eilertson. Thonvold. Shoots. Goal! So a hot start for your Wildcats here. Power play goal for Will Thonvold. I think the assists will go to... Results in a goal for Will Thonvold. Puck down, Cade Steinke, Hudson Schmidt, Logan Umland with Mason Dillon and Ben Gannon. Schwark out to play it. He sends it up to Umland. Steinke up to Gannon. He shoots. Didn't get all of it. 2-on-1 developing here for Fargo. Centering pass just out of the reach of the Fargo forward. Here's Steinke, moves to Umland. He's got some room as he cuts to the neutral zone. Leaves for Dillon. Puck sent to the side of the net. Held by Gannon. Here's Steinke sends one towards the net. Schmidt in on the forecheck. Here's Gannon, fights to a hook. Puck sent into the far corner. Gannon still on it. Eddie St. Clair and Tervold join as your forwards. St. Clair on the back check turns it over, sends it up to Turvold. He tries to center to Eddie, but that pass is intercepted. Eilertson catches up the line, but sends it in just offside, so we'll center it in the we'll face off at the Fargo side of neutral ice. Puck down. Fargo controls off the draw. St. Clair up to Eddie. Puck's out of the zone. Puck sent down. This is going to end up to be played by Schwark. Fargo player coming in fast. He tries to center, defended there by Crack. Here's Eilertson to play it. Turvold collects, moves it in the direction of Eddie. Back to Turvold. He enters the Fargo zone. Works behind the net, sends it. Tried to send it out front. Eddie leaves it for Eilertson. 1:31 left in the first period. 3-1 lead for Eagan. That'll go for an icing. We apologize for the delayed start to the stream today, but it does sound like some Eagan families had some luck with pull tabs, so a worthwhile delay. Here's Stanky, Becker, Thonvold, Dillon, and Gannon. Puck played in by Dillon. Here's Stanky in on it first. Supported there by Becker. Now Thonvold in on the forecheck. Puck played in on Schwark. He's going to cover. He's run into by a Fargo player. Schwark had come out to the top of his crease and stopped the puck and covered it. Looked like the player was trying to stop, just couldn't quite throw on the brakes in time. He got a little face washing from a couple Wildcats, and we'll face it off to the left of Schwark. Here's Stanky winning it over to Dillon, who sends it up to Becker. Shot off the pad of the goalie, out to Gannon. His shot's blocked. Fargo enters the zone. Shot, save Schwark. 28 seconds remaining in the first period. Puck down out to the line. Tipped as it was sent in by Thonvold. Stanky plays it up to Becker. Looked to send it to Thonvold, but that puck was deflected. Here's Eilertson sending it up to Thonvold. He's loose. Will just lost it at the goal mouth, looking for the natural hat trick. And that's going to do it for the first period. And I believe we're going to get a resurfacing here between the first and second. So we'll take a 15-minute break. Wildcats up 3-0 in the final game of the Battle for the Blue Ox tournament. And we're back for second period hockey here. Eagan leads 3-0 on goal. 2 goals by Thonvold, 1 by Hudson Schmidt. Turbo, Becker, Thonvold, Kreck, and Eilertson out for the Wildcats. Austin Schwark in net. Here's Kreck dumping it in. Puck sent around to the other corner by Fargo. Breakout pass behind the winger. Deflected out to Eilertson, who finds Thonvold. Puck bounces into his shins. He's looking for a teammate. Turvold and Becker battling along the wall. Turvold comes out with it. Sends it out to Kreck. Just dumps it back into Thonvold. Shot by Kreck bounces wide. Here's Eilertson on the pinch. Cuts to the net. Becker behind the net sends it out in the direction of Turvold. It's on his backhand. And it's sent out of the zone. Here's Eilertson. Moves to Becker. Sends it in the direction of Thonvold. He circles behind the net. Here's Turvold. Shot wide. Shot from the point by Dillon goes wide. Eilertson just dumps it in. So some sustained zone time here for the Wildcats. Not many quality shots to show for it yet, but and Fargo's able to break it out of the zone. Centered into the slot, dragged towards the net and bounces wide. Played up to the D. That shot was wide into the corner. Going to be a long shift now for 2 guys remaining on the ice for the Wildcats. It was a long shift in the offensive zone. Now they're stuck in the defensive zone. Tipped by Turvold. Pressured by Becker. He's got it. He's got time. Just flicks it out to center ice, hoping to get a change for Turvold and himself. And they get that. Here's Dillon as his line mates join him. That's Steinke, Schmidt, and Umland. Ben Gannon also on the ice. Schwark out to play it. He floats it high. Tipped. Here's Schmidt. He's got Umland with him. It's a 2-on-1. Schmidt shoots. I think that hit shoulder and then crossbar. Austin Schwark is thinking about the assist that almost was. So nice feed from Schwark to Schmidt, and his shot hit shoulder and crossbar and went up into the netting. So here's the faceoff. Here's Steinke on the draw. Fargo comes out with it. They're not able to clear the zone, however. Schmidt holds. Umland gives chase. Nice pinch by Gannon. He's got it at the goal line. He's trying to center to Schmidt, who takes a baseball swing at it, directs it towards the net, but it's smothered by the Fargo goalie. Steinke, Eddy, and St. Clair with Eilertson and Kreck. Fargo controls off the draw behind the net. Breakout stalled on the half boards, so we're going to try it again. Eddy on the forecheck. He gets it out to Steinke, who centers to St. Clair. Still loose. St. Clair stops it out front. Eilertson pinches. Chips it high towards the net. Glove down. Shot Steinke. Rebound Steinke. So good strong play by that group of 5 for Eagan to hold the zone and get pucks to the net. Looks like Steinke's going to change with Turvold. So Turvold, Eddie, St. Clair. Tipped in by Eilertson. St. Clair tips it. Turvold in on the forecheck. Here's Eddie. He's got it. He sends it around to Turvold, who absorbs a hit. Zone held by Kreck. So Fargo just struggling to get a breakout here, and they ice it on this one. So we'll have a face-off to the left of the Fargo goalie. Puck down, Turvold wins Eddie, back to Eilertson. His shot goes wide. Here's Kreck, sends it to the net. Kick save, rebound controlled by Fargo. Stretch pass hits, and Kreck is tied up with Fargo player. We're going to have a delayed penalty here on Kreck. Their goalie comes off. They're looking to regroup, so it's a 6-on-5 advantage until Eagan touches up. This will be Eddie, so whistle blows, and Fargo will have its first power play opportunity of the night. Looks like 2 minutes for holding on Wesley Kreck. Luke Becker to take the draw with Will Thonvold, Ben Gannon, and Mason Dillon. Fargo gains control momentarily. Dillon's got it now. He fires it up the glass, held at the line. Ooh, Becker tried to chip that to Thonvold, who would have been loose, but it was intercepted. Gannon knocks the puck into the corner and ties up his man. Puck played out to the point. Saucer pass across the slot, gets knocked down. Wide angle shot, stopped and held by Schwartz. So 1:13 left on the minor penalty to Kreck. So we'll have Becker, Thonvold, Eilertson, and Steinke. Face-off win by Fargo clears the zone, and they've got to regroup here in their end. Puck played into Steinke. He's unable to clear, but Thonvold gets it and sends it out. Cross-ice pass. Eilertson steps up to slow that down. Play out front, and Schwartz makes another big save. Eilertson sends to the point. Puck bounces past the Fargo defender, who's unable to hold the line. 20 seconds left on the correct penalty. Becker held. Shot coming. Blocker save. Thonvold picks it up behind the net, sends it out to Steinke. Sends it towards the net. Becker ducks, goes over the net. Thonvold has it. Here's Eilertson, back to Thonvold. He sends Eilertson, who's going to shoot. Saved and held by the Fargo goalie. 8:06 remaining in the second period. Eagan leads 3-0. Humland, Turvold, Schmidt, Gannon, and Dillon out for the Wildcats. Puck down. Eagan controls off the draw. Dillon shoots. That's blocked. Here's Humland. deflected out to center ice. Dillon goes to Gannon there. Furvold chips it out, applies some pressure. That pass is sent right to Umland. He drives wide, curls back, finds Dillon, who shoots high, deflected into the netting. So that should stay in the offensive zone for the Wildcats. Fargo controls and flicks it out, clears the zone. Ben Gannon first on it. His pass deflected out of the zone, intercepted by Fargo. They're in onside. They drive wide, shot off the side of the net. Puck played out to the D. Schmidt able to muscle it out of the zone and into enemy territory here. Here's Dillon chipping it to the Fargo defender. Here's Turvo picking it up from there. He's cutting towards the net. His backhand shot was blockered away. Umland chips to Dillon. Logan Umland lays a big hit along the wall. That draws a reaction from the Wildcat bench. Here's Umland again. Leaves it for Turvold. He's got an angle. He's got Schmidt with him. Turvold fans on a shot. The rebound is blocked. Here's Fargo. Eilertson forces his man wide. Schwartz stops a shot along the goal line. Turvold picks it up and rings it out. Here's St. Clair with speed. Shot just high. Good rush by St. Clair. Fargo enters 2-on-1. That shot was fired wide. St. Clair wins the battle. He's got Schmidt with him. He sends it over just out of the reach of Hudson Schmidt. Eilertson holds at the line. Fires it into the far corner. Schmidt dumps it in deeper and goes for a change. So St. Clair, Eddy, and Steinke are now your forwards for the Wildcats. Eddy with a strong forecheck. He's got the puck, trying to pull it out in the slot. It goes to Kreck, who fires it wide. That pass intercepted by Kreck. He shoots. Stick save. Rebound turned aside and chipped out by Fargo. Eilertson sends it up the middle. Nobody there. Icing is waved off, so Thonvold is the first on. He centers. Here's Steinke, shot wide. Out to Dillon, who shoots low. Nice hard low shot. Got a rebound for Steinke, but that went wide as well. So Fargo in on a 2-on-2. And Eilertson fires the puck all the way down. That's going to go for an icing. So with 4:11 left in the second period, Eagan maintains a 3-0 lead. Becker, Turvold, Thonvold, Dillon, Gannon out for the Wildcats. Bouncing puck into the slot, steered away by Thonvold. Dillon plays up the wall to Thonvold, who tries to pull it off. Here's Turvold looking to maybe regroup, but that puck is stolen by a Fargo player. Ooh, it's a 4-on-1. Here's Dillon. He shoots and it's deflected high. Now Fargo the other way. There's Stonvold, plays up to Becker. He hits Stonvold again, got some space. He drives wide. He's ridden out nicely by that Fargo defender. Becker centers, tipped by the goalie into the corner. Stonvold placed again and shot. Tipped by Turvold out front. That goes high. And Fargo decides to relieve the pressure by icing the puck. So the Wildcats will change lines. And they'll send out Steinke, Schmidt, and Umland. The Fargo goalie is making his way off of the ice. Maybe a stick issue, maybe an equipment issue, not exactly sure. So we'll have a little delay here. Again, just waiting on an equipment issue for the Fargo goalie. He appears to have it sorted out. Eagan controls off the draw. Schmidt back to the point. Crack fires wide. Puck is cleared. Fargo with 2-on-3 entering the zone. Puck sent out front. Nice little pass. Schwark gloved a far post wraparound attempt. So nice play by Austin. Schwark hasn't seen a ton of action, but the action that he has seen has been in the crease, in the slot. He's come up with some nice saves today. Steinke controls off the draw. Shot fired high and wide. Here's Eilertson. He reverses. And from his knees, chips it up to Steinke. Here's opportunity here for Fargo. Player went in kind of 1-on-2 and was able to get it to the side of the net. Eilertson turned it over. He's got his head up looking for Schmidt. Can't quite get it to him. So he's going to go D to D to Crack. Fargo's got it. They looked at curl to shoot. Saved by Schwark. Play ridden out by Steinke. Umland battling along the wall. Eilertson sends to the line. But that puck is held and fired in wide. Heavy legs here for the Wildcats. Schmidt makes a nice play and just fires it down, gets an icing. So we'll have Arthur Eddy, Levi St. Clair, Nate Turvold, Mason Dillon, and Ben Gannon. Wildcats control the draw. Here's Eddy. He clears the zone. Now Gannon. He was slowed at the Fargo line. Offside. So with 42 seconds left in the second period, we'll have a neutral zone face-off on the Fargo side of the ice. Puck down, Tervold wins back to Dylan, who sends it in on net. Played behind the net by the goalie. Here's Eddie. Puck chipped just out to Dylan. He goes to Gannon, who finds Tervold. He spins away from pressure, sends it back to Gannon. Chipped along the wall. Tervold enters the zone. He toe drags, but is stopped there by the Fargo defense. Clearing attempt, hits a skate, and ends up on the under the glove of the Fargo goalie. So 12.5 seconds left. We'll see if Eagan can get a shot on goal or two. Fargo able to win the draw, chip it out. They've got 5 seconds to make a play here. Shot coming, but nice back check by St. Clair cancels that opportunity out, and we will end the second period the same way we ended the first period, with a 3-1 Wildcat lead. So we'll pick it up again here in just a minute. I don't know. Okay, we got audio. So the puck down for the third period, third and final period here for the battle for the Blue Ox tournament. Eagan looking to hold on to a 3-0 lead here. Becker gives chase. His line mates are Tervold and Thonvold. Here's Tervold along the wall. Held by Eilertson. Here's Tervold. 2 Fargo players on him. So Fargo looks to break out. They do. Both teams appear to be fighting some heavy legs here in the third period. A lot of hockey the last couple of days. Now we got Umland and Steinke who have joined the play. Becker was still in the zone, so that deflected puck means an offside whistle. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. So Steinke, Schmidt, Dillon, and Gannon. Neutral zone, here's Ben Gannon. He waits for his teammates to get on side and cuts into the zone. Umland on the forecheck. He deflects the pass. Puck is reversed. Umland still battling. Here's a play up. We got Mason Dillon. He cancels out a rush. That puck bounced out of the zone and back into the zone. So we're going to have another neutral zone face-off. Fargo controls off the draw. They go D to D and fire it in. Here's Dillon. He chips around to Fargo forechecker, but they hold. Pass goes right back to Dillon, who finds Umland, who kicks it out of his skate and goes back to Dillon. He leaves at the line. Schmidt has it. That's picked away by Fargo. We got a 2-on-1. Slid across the slot. Schmidt on the back check. He dives and was able to disrupt the Fargo forward, eliminating a scoring chance. Now Steinke picks it up, chips it out of the zone. Eilertson intercepts. He hits Umland, who makes a forward pass to Schmidt. Nice shot by Schmidt. Gloved down by the Fargo goalie. .26 remaining in the hockey game. Turvold with St. Clair and Eddy, Kreck and Eilertson. Fargo breaks it out. Puck chipped past Eilertson. Nice physical play by Eilertson behind the net. Turvold supports. Puck moved to St. Clair, but into the slot. Quick turnaround shot goes wide. Eilertson sets up behind the net. Looks for Kreck, but that goes between his skates. Here's Turvold. Look at those wingers moving. He plays it up the boards to St. Clair, who it just hit the dasher, so it got a little extra juice behind it. And I think that if that hit the glass or the boards, we would have had a breakaway for Levi St. Clair, but instead we have a defensive zone face-off to the left of Schwark. To the right of Schwark, okay. Puck down, Fargo controls. Eddy at the line, intercepted by Turvold. He chips it up ahead. He flips it to Eddy. It's a foot race. It's held in by St. Clair. Turvold picks it off the wall. He's got Eddy with him. Shot, rebound. Puck picked off the wall. Shot by Gannon on goal. Sent in towards the net. Eddy, ooh, good opportunity there for Eagan. A little jousting going back and forth between Arthur Eddy and a member of the Fargo team. Just getting to know each other here in the third period of the Saturday night game here at Moorhead High School Arena. So here's Thonvold, Steinke, Dillon, Gannon, and Becker. Here's Gannon with it. He chips to Dillon, back to Gannon. Up to Becker. Chipped out by Steinke. Thonvold to Gannon. That's intercepted. Dillon sends to Becker, who looks for Thonvold. Puck was just deflected. Fargo holds the line. Shot incoming. That was a screened and deflected shot that hit Schwark in the chest, and he hangs on to it. So 10-11 left in the third period. All three Eagan goals coming in the first. 2 goals by Will Thonvold, 1 goal from Hudson Schmidt. Stanky back to Eilertson. Here's Becker. He hops off the wall. Becker still has it. He sends it out front, nobody there. Looks like the net was knocked off its moorings, so we'll face it off in the Fargo zone. Thonvold, Eilertson to Crack, who chips it in. Becker in on the forecheck. Ooh, Thonvold. His eyes got big in the slot. Here's Crack, deflected shot, came through, but just was steered wide. Here's Stanky. He sends across for Becker. Fargo able to break it out. Got a 2-on-2 here at the Eagan line. And Austin Schwartz flashes some leather, gloves that one down. We'll have a face-off with 9:07 left in the third period. Schmidt, Umland, Turvold, Dillon, and Gannon in for the Wildcats. Face-off down. One by Turvold, sent up and out by Crack, most likely icing. And we'll do it again. I said Crack, but that was Mason Dillon. Fargo wins this one. Back to the line. Shot coming. That's high over the net. Gannon and Turvo along the wall. That puck comes out front. Soft shot was stopped by Dillon, who moves it to Schmidt. Schmidt shoots. Steered away by the pad of the Fargo goalie. Gannon pinches, holds the line. Sends to Umland, who gets, a nice pass from Umland to Schmidt, but Schmidt had his stick lifted. Turvold tries to cut to the net. Schmidt has it now. Schmidt goes back to Dillon, who's unable to hold the line there. Regroups. Cuts back to the center. Absorbs the hit, gets the shot on goal. Rebound, Schmidt. Fired wide. Umland plays back to Gannon. But Fargo able to direct that puck out. Oh, Umland makes a nice little sidestep in the zone. He's got Schmidt with him, tipped in the Schmidt goal. So nice pass from Umland over to Hudson Schmidt, who gets his second goal of the game and second goal of the season. Big night here. But Fargo able to direct that puck out. Oh, Umland makes a nice little sidestep in the zone. He's got Schmidt with him, tipped in the Schmidt goal. So nice pass from Umland over to Hudson Schmidt, who gets his second goal of the game. Steinke, Eddie, St. Clair. Puck sent in, played by Schwartz. He's going to leave it for Crack. It moves to Eilertson. Played around back to Crack. Steinke moves it up to Eddie, who just chips it in. Good physical play by Steinke in the corner, followed up by St. Clair. Eagan turns the puck over, thanks to two nice body checks. Steinke sends it towards the net. That's wide. 7 minutes left in the third period. Puck played to the line by Fargo, but held by Crack. That's going to hit the netting that hangs over the glass, so that draws a whistle. We'll face it off in the Fargo zone. Puck is a little face-off play here. That puck was won back and flipped out. We got a rush coming down the side. Schwartz turns that away. Fargo regroups. Eilertson reverses. Walks out of the corner all by himself. Sends it up in the direction of St. Clair, who chips it into the Fargo zone. Battle along the wall. Steinke, Dillon, St. Clair all in the vicinity. Here's Dillon. He steps out with it, shoots. That hit the goalie's leg pad and is turned away. Steinke back to the line. Here's Dillon, who shoots again. Again, puck turned away. We have a whistle. We got a broken stick. All right, so Tervold, Thonvold, Becker, Gannon, and Dillon on the ice for the Wildcats. Tervold directs the puck in the corner for Thonvold to try to send it out to Becker, but that puck was deflected. Fargo crosses into Eagan territory. Dillon to Gannon, who absorbs a check. Tervold up to Becker. Fargo walks out of the corner with it, but Tervold lifted a stick and picked the puck. So you got Tervold and Thonvold. That puck hit the referee. Tervold still has it. Shot, save, rebound, gloved by the Fargo goalie. Looks tired to me. Tervold again, chips it in the corner for Thonvold. Reverse to Becker. Here's Thonvold. Back to Becker. Reverse hit. Thonvold. Becker delivers a nice hit in the corner. Gannon pinches. Here's Tervold at the line. He fires it in. Not deep enough. Fargo hanging some forwards up high. They're looking to get a rush. And they were offsides by, yep, okay. Ooh. Ring the bell, win a prize, yeah. We had a puck leave the... Puck went over the net and hit something. It sounded like a cowbell up there. That was a... I don't know. So Tervold, Thonvold, Becker still on the ice for the Wildcats. Crack, Eilertson. Here's Thonvold. Bouncing puck, chipped by Eilertson. Back to Eilertson. Carter does well to evade two Fargo players, but not his own teammate. Tervold picks the puck up, clears, and sends a pass up to Thonvold, who shoots. And we got a football on the ice. All kinds of weird stuff happening here. We're ringing bells, we're dodging footballs. It's like the team warming up just behind us. They all ran away. Nobody wants to claim that they were the one that threw the football on the ice. Tervold wins back to Crack, who shoots. Saved and held by the Fargo goalie. 4:04 remaining in the third period with a 4-0 lead for Eagan. Draw one back again to Kreck, who goes D to Eilertson, who finds Turvold, who shoots. Save. Try it again. Turvold off the draw, shoots, just high and wide. Eilertson holds at the line for Becker. Reverse hit by Becker. Shift out into neutral ice. Kreck for the regroup. Convold first to it. He's got Becker out front. Turvold. And 3:30 left. Fargo looks to enter the Eagan zone, and they do. Bouncing puck. Sent towards Schwark. Weird little play. Now behind the net. Played out to the line. Intercepted by Turvold. He just sends it out of the zone. Hoping to hit the net. He will not. That'll be icing, but that'll get 10 heavy legs off the ice. Looks like Fargo's going to call a timeout. So we'll take a short pause here. All right, face off down. Steinke, Umland, Schmidt with Dillon and Gannon. Fargo with possession. Broken up by Dillon. He sends out to the point. It's held there. 14 walks in, shot, gloved by Schwark. Steinke wins it back, but that puck race is won by Fargo. Gannon attempts to clear, held again. So Fargo had pulled the goalie as well. I didn't recognize that until just right now. Umland just eating the puck along the boards, taking a beating. Puck comes out to the line. Umland blocks that shot with a stick. Gannon curls, buys time, rings it around. And Umland is almost able to chip it out, not quite. Centering attempt blocked by Steinke. Fargo circling behind the net. Shot coming, blocked out front, bounced wide. Played back to the line again. 2 minutes left in the game. Puck worked along the perimeter. Shot coming. That hit a Fargo player out front. Rebound stuck at the side of the net. Gannon looks to clear it, and his clearing attempt hits the netting. That is a penalty in the NHL, but not in Bantam hockey. So with 1:45 remaining and an empty net on the Fargo end, it's 6-on-5 hockey. It's Turvold, St. Clair, Eddy, Kreck and Eilertson. Fargo wins the draw. They control. Shot incoming. Blockered away by Schwark. Turvold on it. He looks to just chip it out. He gets it out to Arthur Eddy, who moves to St. Clair, who takes a swipe at it, and it hits the jersey of a Fargo player. Puck deflected by Eddy through the neutral zone here. He moves it to Eilertson, who falls down. Spins out of pressure. Turvold clears. Under a minute remaining. Here's Eddy. He chips it out and applies pressure. Lead with 16 seconds remaining. Eddy chips it up to Eilertson, who shoots it and scores. Running time, so it's going to be a 5-0 victory for the Eagan Wildcats, and they end the day with a 6-0 win versus Brainerd, a 5-0 win versus Fargo, 2 shutouts for Sahovich and Schwark, and Wildcats end on a very positive note. So that's it for the Blue Ox tournament for the Eagan Wildcats. We'll catch you again next time. So thanks to Mark Stanke for setting up the stream all weekend. Liz Becker running the camera today. And we'll catch you next time.
Did they say they had a ticket?
Player of the game get their picture taken.
Oh, get their picture taken.
That's neat. Is that like a hotspot thing you guys got there?
Yeah, it's a little hub, you know. It allows us to bypass a streaming subscription. You can do a lot more with it than we're doing.